Hello and welcome to another ITSL match with your pal Frantzypantz, today taking off against this man, Simon Pudsey from the UK. Um, about to go on a little trip, so squeezing one last match in before I go. Tassos asked if I wanted to finish the Champions League matchup, but I said I couldn't go. I didn't want to do that during crunch time. Um, but wanted to get another ITSL match out of the way. So that's what we're doing. This is a great hand. Solid. Good Middle East scoring. Not a lot of problem cards here. Curious as to why he put in Austria and Yugoslavia, but that's fine. Yeah, let's do this. We're 7-5-1 in the ITSL right now, which is definitely in the silver playoffs, but still maybe 8 or 10 spots away from the main playoffs. However, if we keep winning, we'll have a shot. All right, 2 scorings out of the way right off the bat, leaving only Asia. Let's see if he decides he wants to lower DEFCON. If he doesn't coup with NATO here, I'm definitely doing Warsaw Pact first. Gonna coup with NORAD. Not very conventional. And he goes for Italy, even though he already scored. That's interesting. Okay, well, go there. Put the pressure on him to fill that. Also need to keep a card for blockade, but I still want to do Warsaw Pact first. Um, maybe this is this. NORAD is now active. That is something you don't often see on turn 1. Now he either coups and lets me take Italy back, or he fills Italy. And then I probably coup here. Or he destalls for ops. Another very unconventional play, but yeah. Okay. Sure. Now I don't want him coupping Asia. I'd like to take Dom there myself anyway. Let's. Do we want to use a 3-op to coup? I think we want to coup. I think we want to get Warsaw out, especially with he can get Dom here, but Europe's already been scored. Let's knock him out of Iraq. That makes sense to me. And with D-stall out, the only way to get to Thailand on this AR would be decall. I can't believe he headlined Europe. If he was afraid of D-stall getting defectored, well, he played it for ops anyway, so I'm not really sure. Which leads me to believe, and I might be overthinking this, but he probably doesn't have decall, because either decall or D-stall would have been a decent headline if he was going to go for Europe. In a dream world, he now gives us NATO, and then we special relationship into Italy. Nope, he has Asia as well. Okay. Interesting. Um, yeah, that's super fascinating. Well, let's just keep on moving in case he has IP war. He could still coup Iran here, but I don't want to coup Syria. It's not worth my time. What a bizarre opening to this game. Unconventional, definitely the word I would use. Okay, we need to keep this for blockade. All right, that is a move that makes sense to me. All right. We don't even have a coup target. We can't lower DEFCON. So it's going to have to be him. And I want to bait him into it. So I should go to Egypt or something with special. I also want to fill Canada. He does have decal. Oh my goodness. So strange. Such a strange. Okay, now I have a coup target. So we're going to take this coup on Zaire. And if he wants to flip Thailand, he can do that. I'll let him. I'll just take Lebanon and Egypt instead. And de Gaulle. Why did he headline Europe? I'm so confused. In fact, I'm so confused, I'm going to ask him that very question. De-stall, de Gaulle. I mean, okay. Him dropping Asia would have made more sense to me. Because he has de Gaulle, he has this, he has this. I don't know. I was just very confused. Because of blockade, I definitely need to get back. I need to get this first off, but I also need to get back into France, and I think I now also have to go to Angola so he doesn't coup us out of Zaire. Blockade here would be awful, so this makes sense to me. Uh. Uh. All right. This seems like an obvious containment hand. Nothing else makes sense here. Let's go ahead with containment. I like having Indo-Pakistani war here. CIA is free for him. Olympic Games. Safe when I okay. When I've already played duck and cover. My mind is not operating on full capacity right now, it seems. That's fine. Okay, so he's probably gonna coup here. I believe I will just take Lebanon and Egypt, though he is not cooing. He's gonna take France. Oh, that makes sense. That's actually a good play because I do not have a coup target. Nuclear test ban. However, actually, I do have a coup target. I can go for Syria. Let's do that. Let's get rid of Vietnam. And let's coup Syria. It's a coup target that doesn't lower DEFCON, so yeah. Getting blockade out is nice now that makes West Germany a little bit more safe. Presenceless Middle East. It's very cool. And that's a Marshall Plan coup. And a pretty good roll. All right. This is a bit risky. I'm going to let him try to flip Pakistan if he wants. I guess I don't have to rush Lebanon here. But I have IP war. Is there anything else I need to do? I could put this in Pakistan. Let's put it in Algeria instead. I would love to get the China card here. He might go for Iraq instead. We're definitely going to UN socialist. Blockade is out, so that's fine by us. And we should take domination in the Middle East. Egypt is probably a priority. By probably, I mean it's definitely a priority. That'll be our UN here, I think, is to take Egypt. Yeah. Lebanon, Egypt, and then I'll overprotect Pakistan, because why not? Because why not? Okay, he's not gonna go for it. Gonna go for that instead to block our Asia Dom. Do 1, 2. Oh, I don't know. Don't think it's that significant. Not only does that block, it could flip Asia Dom, so now we do have to be careful. Suez still around, and Sakgovs could come back, so putting IP war into France seems unnecessary. I'm happy if I'm just down 3 there. That's okay. Blockade is out. Could raise and realign. I could get back in that way. I also have Truman currently. That's going to be gone, but all that to say, I think just getting things moving in Asia, Africa, Middle East is fine. Man, he had destall and decall, and there's nothing, nothing in the mid-war regions. I know he's a bit of a new player, so can't be too harsh on him, but Just very unconventional. Caught me off guard. Maybe he has CIA, in which case it's a bit of a masterstroke, perhaps. All right. The deck is pretty red at this point. But that's good for us, because that means a lot of red cards are going to come out turn 3 and leaving the mid-war pretty blue. Let's make sure we're on target. 17 and 7. Yep. So I'm thinking I want to take Libya here. I'd like to take... Wow, even more blue cards. Yeah, I'm not gonna fret about that. As I said, it's just not a big deal to me at the moment. Let's do that, and then we'll use Truman to take Libya. Purge is still around. Yeah, there could be problems if we get purged with a bunch of these red cards. But yeah, I think I'll just live with it. With blockade out, I'll be all right. Arab-Israeli war. That does stop his Dom. All right, let's play your game. Now I think 8-7. Yeah, so I need to take both of them. If he redraws IP war and flips India, it's automatic Dom. Now if he flips it, he's just ahead by a battleground. Would have liked to take that, but not gonna sweat it. Oh, he gets a final AR. Because I blockaded NIU end. Didn't even think about that. Could have spaced blockade there, just not on my game right now. That's okay. That's okay. What did I? A UN socialist governments, yeah. All right, again, this is why I lose games, because I don't pay attention to the finer details. Okay, that's fascinating. I mean, that's good for us. The only U.S. card left is CIA. Purge is the only neutral, and we have 7 red cards. So I think the mid-war is going to be particularly lovely. And yes, we get a bunch of stuff. And we get IP war as well. Okay, so he has CIA. But it's safe for him at the moment. He can play it whenever he wants. Get Nasser. He also has Purge. But we have a couple one-ups here. Cambridge 5. Korean War. All right, CIA, Purge, Fidel, Comecon, Suez, what he has. Oh boy. We get Destall, Vietnam. Yeah, it's going to be super blue mid-war. Special we can hold in case NATO gets played. I think this is just an IP war headline. Base destall, whether or not we're purged, and then it's just a bunch of one-ups. Special could be more than that, but which means he could flip something. He could do something mean here. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what else he has. Let's go for points. Okay, we get Millops. All right. So he has a decall redraw and a defectors redraw. And that is it. So he's got some ops. But we're not going to let him coup. Yeah, now you can play decall if you want. Wait, I missed something because CIA was headlined. So, oh, he has duck and cover also. Should be a space card. Okay, where did he poke? Yeah, well, he doesn't have NATO, so I'm not going to mess around with this. Just put that there. This here. With special. Yeah, I mean, also has a ton of ops. A ton, a metric ton of ops. Yeah, we don't want to give him mill ops, so I think we now space Korean War. Doesn't have to be now, but that's something we should do. We should also take Libya before we give him Nasser. We could hold D-stall. D-stall or Korean War, but I think I want to hold D-stall. Let's do this because we don't have a lot of options. He could fill Saudi here and stop our Middle East domination, but that's, that's fine. We should also get one more into Canada. Now that we got Marshall, should have done that before last turn, but I messed up that turn with the eventing blockade and UN. Rookie move. Rookie mistake, I mean. Defectors, duck and cover, Fidel, Suez, Red Scare, Purge. So I think we space Korean War here. Really glad that we drew IP War, because I didn't want him to stop our dom. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Also really nice that we cooed him out of Syria, so he can't get an easy dom here. I mean, he could get put 2 there, but let's go ahead and space that. Okay. Lovely. We should overprotect Angola. Actually, maybe I kind of hold off on that and stop his Europe dom. Duck and cover to space makes sense. It is successful. No, I can't stop his Europe dom because we're going to give him Romanian. So in that case, we will do that. Again, things are looking more precarious, but like I said, the mid-war is going to be very blue. So very blue. Europe is really the only bad region. Sadat will change this back. And he's not going to have D-stall, so, I mean, Junta, Allende, there's other cards that come up and help him. Libs. Yeah, I should definitely take Mexico here. Don't worry about Europe. Try to do things elsewhere to help my cause. Maybe I take Mexico and Panama here. See if he events Fidel. Defectors gives me another point. He could have spaced that, but I don't blame him for not. Yeah, this is fine as well. This is fine. I am not going to sweat that. Okay. Maybe he's going to purge us turn 4. Maybe that's his plan. In which case, it's good we held D-stall to be spaced later. You purging, you Red Scare, purging, you Fideling. He is eventing Fidel, so we very well could get purged on the next headline. Regardless, this is what we are doing. And gonna get 2 more Millops. Okay, let's see what goodies the mid-war brings us. Okay, grain sales is a pretty good goodie. Let's let him go for Asia and then event this, unless he missile envies us, but I'm not going to headline it. I think we grain sales coup Nigeria. We could OAS and get something in the south. It'll depend on if he purges us or not. Colonial rearguards also very nice in this situation. And I hope I can get points in South America with OAS, but if we get purged, I think we're just going to drop it, because he could have Brush War, ABM. If he has Junta here, we're kind of in trouble, and we probably will go ahead with the OAS. Lone Gunman. That's a card I'm happy to get out of the deck. Surprised he didn't purge us. That, no, we'll coup with that. We'll coup with that. Okay. All right, with him seeing our cards now, maybe we hold 5-year plan in case he tries to hold purge again. Now he knows we have U.S. Japan. Oh, nice realignment roll there. You can take that now, of course. A bit lucky, but these things happen. Okay. My hand feels so exposed. UNing, okay. Puppets. Well, that does make sense. So does that. Now he's going to have to play China or lose an AR. But let's do this first. Definitely want to take that. Definitely want to break that. Let's also break this. He doesn't have a way to get Millops, so we'll either do Burma or South Africa. I think the South Africa is just a little better. Now we'll drop South America. If he takes Indonesia and Algeria, we will drop South America. Now we can't 5-year plan purge. Right? Stuck in cover in the discard pile? It is. Okay, so we could 5-year plan. But he can't hold purge anyway now, so I'm not sweating it. Man, do I maybe I'm being a bit timid here. Maybe I'm being a bit timid here. Let's do that. That's a little more aggressive. Still like to take Indonesia as well. Let's see if he realigns us here. If he does, then we can just drop South America. And if he coups, then, well, we still have half of South America. And, okay, space racing Indy Reds. So that makes me feel pretty solid about the decision that I have made. Now the question becomes, do we go for control? 1, 2, 3. I think it's probably worth it here, but shuttle diplomacy. And he can't space 2-ops anymore, which is also fantastic. And he spaced independent reds. He was still going to have domination. I mean, I could stop it, but it would take a lot of ops. And I still haven't filled Canada, dang it. Bear trap to space. Probably should have spaced D-stall there, but I want to get this control now. I think I'm okay if he wants to do something crazy in Japan. Let's go for South America control. All right. Good grief. He's a discard almost. And let's see what happens here. Oh my. Oh, that's how he got his mill ops. I see. Still might have raised DEFCON to maybe get a coup, but it's fine. All right, so we still need to take Indonesia and still need to space something like Libs. I think we still take Indonesia first, though. Maybe Indonesia and South Africa. This also is a two-point play here. 1, 2, 3. Could get Africa Dom, could stop Middle East Dom, could take Indonesia. And he has 2 cards. One of them being China, which he's going to have to... No, he could pass. I think he can pass. I also want to take this. It's a little late. Man, I should have... This turned 4 and I didn't take Canada. Dumb mistake. There comes China. Okay. Sure. Let's do that. That. Yeah, let's take Africa domination. He could coup right now if he wanted to. That's fine. I'm going to space libs here regardless. Korean War in the discard, so we can also poke with our NORAD point. He's at peak 2. Okay. This is going to be bad for us. Oh, well, I don't know if I would have cooed anyways, to be honest. Um, Remember how I said that the mid-war is very blue? Well, now it's even. That's a very blue turn, I guess. Yeah, definitely should have spaced that before. A lot of blue cards, most of them in our hand. Okay, Middle East, kitchen debates. Good flip domination in Middle East. If he doesn't, Okay, there's a couple options here. Usuri probably gives us North Korea. He is peaking here. I think I'm going to go with Usuri. He Muslims us, that's a problem. But if I headline Middle East, I mean, I wasn't going to do that anyway. Now with Camp David in our hands. We do want to get it out quickly, though. Okay, how many ops would it cost us to... He has 6, we have 3. We could stop Dom with 3 ops. But it's still going to be... It's not awful. Okay. That is kind of weird. Well, actually, it's not too weird. Because it gets China now, we can't take North Korea with it. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have China back. And you can use it right away if you want. I mean, he's going to coup first, but after that, I mean... Really like to get Middle East off for even here. If he gives us the coup, do we coup with Arab-Israeli war before Camp David gets evented? Because I don't see a better card. Or do we just coup with Camp David since we already have an op in Egypt? I think we just coup with Arab-Israeli war because he can get mill-ops now anyway. Brush War, ABM, and Junta all still in the deck or in his hand. Okay, he's going to play the China card. Give it right back to us. That is a bit surprising, but I think I'm going to go with this coup. Because what else are we queuing with? Kitchen debates? No, that's active. Let's take those 2 points. Let's just hope he doesn't roll a 5 or 6 here. Oh, we got a 6. So now it's worth it. Now if he gets a 6, it's still okay. And that's also good, so let's break North Korea. Okay. All right. So I think we space Muslim here. Just so he doesn't pull it out of our hand. Or maybe, nah, let's drop Middle East. See, I'm thinking he might give us Kennedy. That's what's behind my rationale here. But I don't want him to take Muslim from us. Yeah, I don't think we're stopping this syrup Dom. Don't think it's going to happen. We're going to lose some points here. But we do have China. And we do have the lead. It is scary, though. We haven't seen any power cards. That was a nice coup there. Okay, that's another reason to space this first. Okay, so that was Muslim, and we will bury you out. Just because he knew that, or could have assumed that Missile Envy was safe with that being out. Yeah, we're going to give up a bunch of points here in Europe. But we have good scoring in Africa still on the way, good scoring in Southeast, and potentially good scoring in Asia itself if we get voice or something. Okay. Why not break me? Okay, let's do this before he takes Dom for some reason. So that was South African. We are not playing well today. That stupid missing an AR with under containment, no less. Okay, Central. Boy. I think we take our kitchen debates points and then give him a lot of points with Europe. I mean, AR6, if I go 1, 2, 3, what's he going to do? Is he going to poke us? I should have played Camp David before I gave Middle East. That's another mistake. It is 1 point difference, but a point is a point. That was kind of dumb. Doing some dumb stuff. Hey, that's good. But let's event it now. All right, let's go with the plan. Maybe he has another. No, probably doesn't have another scoring. He's played 2 of them already. And we might get Kennedy. How many? There's 2 scoring cards after this. So if he gives us Kennedy to poke or something, we just drop Europe. Oh. Okay. Interesting. That's not terribly significant, but let's do this. See if we save ourselves the points. If we don't, it's fine. Still, this is still filled for Cuban Missile Crisis. Or for Europe control later in the game. Man, how'd we get to 15 points? This was a few, and we lost some here. This was a point, this was 2 points. Just having trouble. What? Oh my goodness! Oh my, okay, well, we're done. We finished turn 5. And again, it's not because I played well, it's just he got a terrible bunch of cards there. Okay. Nice. Well, now we're 8-5-1. That's good. So thanks for tuning in, and I don't know when the next game will be. It'll be in a while, because like I said, I'm traveling. I think I said I'm traveling. But yeah, catch you next time.